Right now, NFL fans are feeling it. The anticipation, the uncertainty, and honestly, a whole lot of curiosity about what's happening in Pittsburgh. Because this isn't just about one player. This is about a team that looks ready to take the next step, but is still waiting on one massive decision that could change everything. Today's news is bigger than it looks. The Pittsburgh Steelers just made a bold move to strengthen their offense, but there's one missing piece that's keeping fans on edge. A star wide receiver is already in the building. Another elite playmaker is ready to dominate. But the biggest question remains, will Aaron Rodgers actually return? And trust me, nobody truly knows the answer yet. But before we break everything down, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're just getting started, and your support truly means everything. Now let's get into what actually happened. The Steelers made a major move by bringing in wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr., giving their offense a fresh new weapon. A new team, a new system, and potentially a new quarterback. And that's where things get interesting. Because as of right now, Aaron Rodgers has not yet confirmed whether he'll return to Pittsburgh for the upcoming season. That decision is still pending. Pittman himself recently spoke about the situation, and instead of pushing for answers, he's choosing patience. He hasn't reached out. He hasn't pressured Rodgers. He understands that this is a personal decision, and one that needs time. Meanwhile, the Steelers still have two quarterbacks currently on the roster, Mason Rudolph and Will Howard. Both are expected to be part of the team's offseason preparations, regardless of what Rodgers decides. To really understand this situation, you have to look at what led up to it. Last season, Aaron Rodgers actually delivered a strong comeback performance. He completed nearly 66% of his passes, threw for over 3,300 yards, and finished with an impressive touchdown-to-interception ratio. More importantly, he helped lead the Steelers to an AFC North title. Yes, the team struggled in the playoffs, but overall, Rodgers proved he still has plenty left in the tank. At 42 years old, he remains the Steelers' best option at quarterback. But here's the reality. He's taking his time, and Pittsburgh is respecting that. At the same time, the franchise knew it needed to upgrade its receiving core. So they made a strategic move to acquire Pittman, pairing him with one of the most explosive wide receivers in the league, DK Metcalf. Now suddenly the Steelers have a dangerous duo on the outside. This is where things start to get serious. Because this isn't just about adding talent. It's about building a complete offensive identity. With Pittman and Metcalf, the Steelers now have two physical, aggressive receivers who can stretch the field and dominate coverage. That changes everything. For the team, it creates flexibility and explosiveness in the passing game. For the fans, it raises expectations, big time. And for the league, it puts the Steelers back into the conversation as a real contender. But here's the catch. All of this depends heavily on one question. Who's throwing the football? Looking ahead, there are a few possible scenarios. If Aaron Rodgers returns, this offense instantly becomes one of the most dangerous in the NFL. Why? Because you'd have a veteran quarterback with elite vision and experience, paired with two powerful wide receivers entering their prime. And don't forget, head coach Mike McCarthy is expected to implement a more pass-heavy system. That means more opportunities, more production, and potentially explosive results. But if Rodgers doesn't come back, the Steelers will have to rely on Rudolph or Howard. And while both are capable, it's a completely different level of expectation. Pittman, however, seems ready for anything. He's made it clear. He just wants a quarterback who will trust him and give him chances to make plays. And with his expanded role expected under McCarthy, Pittman believes he can do even more than what fans have seen in the past. So now everything comes down to one decision. Aaron Rodgers' future. The Steelers have built the pieces. They've added talent. They've created potential. But until that quarterback situation is finalized, everything remains uncertain. And that's what makes this story so compelling. Because this isn't just another offseason move. This could define the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers.